Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Stoneshard, shall we? Alright. Well, we are in the catacombs. We gotta kill a cult leader. And we need to find a source of corruption, and that's just pretty much what we do every day. So, let's take a look at where we're at. We have 5 days to do this quest, and we're doing some Manshire work. We're trying to make some money and potentially finish all the quests in Manshire so that we can close up the town's connections and get all the good stuff unlocked from them, if possible. Alright, so we are on the first section here, and definitely want to examine our surroundings, and let's just explore. Let's bounce around with Arna, our brave knight, and see what we can find. Hey. Ruben, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Oh my. Who have we found here? This is a flagellant, and he is got bloodthirst, a lash blessing, and he's driven by pain. So this guy could be a little bit spicy, and we're going to do what we can. So we shot him, so that's good. He's lashing himself to potentially, make himself stronger, as flagellants do. And now he's got his battle rage, so he is doing a little extra damage and has some crit chance. And it's our job to try and take this dude down reasonably. I'm going to shoot him. We missed. And now I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I forgot to switch weapons. My God. Well, he attacked and we blocked all the damage. That's good. So we're just going to go ahead and seize the initiative. And let's try to keep some distance. He came into it. Reasonable. Let's slash him. And let's see. He's almost down. I could raise my shield if I really wanted to. I don't see the reason to. And I could sweep his legs, but let's just hit this guy. We killed him with the counterattack, and he never did damage to us at all because we kept blocking things. Now there's a blue mace, which, you don't see every day. He also had some leeches. So let's just search for traps, make sure there's nothing happening. I'm going to switch over to my crossbow and reload it. And pick up the bolts. And there's a baddie down here. This is a harbinger. Well, hopefully a harbinger of nothing else besides a harbinger. Reload. And step back. Oh boy. Okay, we're getting blasted in two ways. So when this happens, we need to be sure... Boy, we are not turning out to be very accurate. Alright, let's go ahead and keep distance. I'm sorry. First things first, I need to seize the initiative. We'll chop. And... oh... yeah, I'll keep distance, that's fine. Oh, it wasn't fine. It was a moment of embarrassment. Alright, I'm gonna wait. Alright. So let's see, let's leg sweep. And boy, that didn't work well. Okay, they're both here though, so that means I can hit this. Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna do an AoE attack, but turns out it didn't matter. We didn't need it. Alright, so we're fighting currently an immolated. You don't look immolated to me. You look regular. You don't seem to be on fire. I'm out of energy. Alright. I don't know what that deal was right there. Well, we killed him, but okay. Go ahead and close this door. We'll just rest for a moment. I got to get my energy back. You know, I feel like there's been some changes in the game since I've played last, and I could just be imagining things, but it is telling me what percentage of health and energy I'm at when I mouse over. Maybe it's always done that, but that's cool. All right, we got a blue mace, and it might be a nice one, but it's a bad type. Go ahead and reload. And looks like there's a shelf over here. Oh, God. That's empty. That's discouraging. We're going to search. No traps here. There's some boots. Now, normally when I am thinking about boots, I'm thinking about a nice pair of shoes that cover my feet, provide protection, stylish even. This is a pair of manacles. Now, it's boots in the sense that you wear it on your ankles, but they seem to be the worst kind of boots that you can get. They might only be a step above Crocs, is where we're at with this. So I'll take them. Maybe they sell well, but I'm confused and frightened by finding those and having them categorized by the in-game loot system as shoes. Okay, so we've got a good friend here, the Chosen, and a Immolated, and they're here. So that was a pretty disastrous miss. Not much I can do. I'm going to go ahead and raise my shield, I suppose, and just bap. Okay. So, he used Flurry of Strikes on us, but he missed, and then we blocked, and then we counterattacked. So he tried to flurry us, and it resulted in just the worst for him. So that's good. I can only be excited and encouraged by something like that. All right. So let's go ahead and chop this guy. I'm going to give him that. All right. And his head is bleeding. That seems reasonable. I'm not going to step back from this guy. Okay, well, apparently he wanted to push me. That's rude. But we'll deal with it. I'll just wait for him and chop him. How's this guy doing? He's actually really strong. He's at 51% still. So let's just break through. That didn't do much. I'll just trade hits with him. Alright. The AI has done its favorite swap, which is kind of brutal for me. Oh, he can attack from the back row. Wow. Alright. That's not a good thing. How's this guy doing? Alright, he's almost dead. Now he is dead. He replenished health with willing sacrifice. That doesn't seem good for me. I'm just going to spacebar wait, and we'll slash him. Try to get some bleed on. Oh my goodness. How about that? Arna going off. Glorious victory indeed. And we got heroism to trigger as a mood. Hello everyone. Welcome back. Hopefully the system has been flushed out and we're running more smoothly with no lag spikes. I really don't know what to say except, I'm confused. I don't know what's been going on with my updates, but something is slowing me down. Hopefully we're all fixed. Alex, Killer Commando. I know, Alex. It's been... years without that happening. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We have a really bad storm going on, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but very strange. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. We're just picking up where we left off in Stoneshard. After a restart of my computer, it was behaving poorly, and hopefully we've talked some sense into it. It seems to be okay. It really could be. Actually, to be honest, Killer Commando, um, it it very well could be my ISP. The internet service provider that I use, in the last couple of months, it was recently purchased by another company, and they took over the network. But they've had like massive problems with the transition from one company to the next, and so who knows? We also had like in our area tornado warnings, severe windstorms, so something could have gone down. I don't know. But hopefully, regardless, we can smooth this out. All right. So let me switch back over. Load up. Let's go. Where are we at? We're not really that close to the next level. Oh boy. That was a pretty disastrous miss. Alright, that's a kill. This guy is ringing a bell. He's a toller, and he's doing For Whom the Bell Tolls. So he's a big fan of Hemingway, and I can understand that. You know, it's an amazing author. Alright. Let's get this rolling. Okay, this guy wants to come out here, so I'm fine with it. I'm going to go ahead and raise my shield. Oh, he's hitting me from over there. Well, I'm not fine with that. Let's see if he'll step in. He will. All right. And he's moving down here for unknown reasons. Great. We're just chopping people up, like, pretty reasonably. And, you know, we're starting to get pretty good gear with our character. And we're doing Manshire level quests. So hopefully that means that we're a little bit stronger than these so we can take them out. But to be honest, in this game, anything can happen. And I just have to make sure I've got Vivifying Essence so that I don't die instantly. And we do. Nothing like permadeath fun. Alright. And we'll just go ahead and do that. Now, reloading may have looked pointless, and, you know, perhaps it was, but what it allows us to do is shoot this guy if he decides to run away. But these guys, many of them seem so committed that they're not going anywhere. Drink. I really hope, Alex and company, that the problems with my computer aren't some kind of result in, you know, like my graphics card going bad or something like that. It doesn't seem to be that kind of issue, though, like my computer's overheating or anything. It really just seems to be connectivity based. It could also be the restreaming service that I use. They're based out of Ukraine, and so, you know, they, unfortunately, with the war, they could be having, you know, issues, of any number of issues. So we'll see. Okay. And we'll go ahead and just look around. All right. Nothing. Come on, man. I know the wardrobe is in bad shape, but I could use some items here. Oh boy. It's one of those chairs. You know, I'm not sure what you call those torture chairs that have the spikes all over it. I know what the Iron Maiden is. Okay? I know what a rack is. You know, I know what the guillotine is, the gibbet, the gallows. I have some familiarity with medieval torture instrumentation, but not that much. So there's a name for this chair, but it escapes me. The Iron Chair, it seems like it, the Iron Throne. Very original indeed, right? Yeah. Thank you, Alex. That makes sense. It's not original, you know, but it's like, it does its job, like, in the sense of, it doesn't really matter what it's named. It's not a chair you want to sit in. At first, you're probably like, you're going to sit in the Iron Chair, and you're thinking to yourself, you know, that doesn't really sound that bad. And then you see it, and then you think, oh, God. Reina, hello. Thank you. The Chinese torture chair. I love that, Reina. I love when, like, you know, feats in engineering kind of crop up completely independent of each other globally. So it's really cool that, like, you know, say, for example, if there was some massive separated diaspora, people developed the wheel or whatever, like, in different places at different times independently of each other, and that's amazing. But it's also creepy that, like, even torture engineering breakthroughs happen in that fashion. Somebody's thinking about it, you know, it's like, you know what? A chair is pretty comfortable, and you have to think, like, what's the thought process there? Like, somebody sits in the chair, there's a splinter or maybe even a nail is coming through, and you sit on it, you're like, ouch, that hurts. And then that light bulb goes off. I guess it's not the light bulb pre-light bulb, but you know, it's that, like, spark of inspiration. And you're like, you know what? For my enemies, what if the chair was just all nails? That would be something. It's not a trap, though. It's not like it looks like a regular chair and then the nails pop up to surprise someone. It's like they see the nails. They know what they're getting into. It's even worse. Like, and you know, you make them sit on it. God. Torture is one of those things where it's just like, it just really shows the absolute worst that people can be to each other. Just makes you shake your head. We gotta put a stop to it. These jerks own an iron chair. How dare they? These people are just trying to live their lives. They don't need your elaborate torture machinations. Shame on you. Alright, I can't hit a rat. Shame on me. That's interesting, Raina. That would be funny, like, if the Iron Maiden was, like, never actually used. I mean, Dark Souls pretty much has an Iron Maiden in every room. Faded, good evening. It feels like it. Don't tell the band Iron Maiden that. I don't think they're going to be pleased with that outcome. And maybe the Iron Maiden is one of those things that you don't ever actually need to use it. Like, it might not be functional, but it's just the presence of it is so scary that it does its job for you. You just say, like, we're going to put you in that and close it up. And you're like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Okay, what do you need to know? Like, I'll tell you everything. Problem solved. That's fair enough, Fading. You know, another apocryphal note while we're talking about torture is that WD-40, the popular aerosol lubricant, was invented for Iron Maidens. There was an incident where a very prestigious person was being tortured, and the hinges on the Iron Maiden squeaked terribly in a public display, and it was just an embarrassment. It was a laughingstock for everyone involved, and so there was a contest to develop the best lubricant for the smoothest Iron Maiden functioning, and that's where we get WD-40. By the way, I made all of that up because it's amusing to think of, like, little things that could gum up the works on your otherwise gruesome torture device. All right. Let's eat some pancakes. I mean, think about it's great content, Alex, but also think about this. I'm in a room with some bloody cages, broken doors, absolutely mind-addled cultists, and I decided to take a little snack break and eat some pancakes. Can you imagine what that pancake might taste like in a place like this, where iron chair conversations are bountiful? All right, we gotta move some stuff around here. Look at this cutlery. Yeah, it's beautiful, actually, is what it is. All right. Let's switch it up. Let's load it up. Oh my god, locked. All right. Oh boy, we're getting double duty here. Ow. Whoa, the triple shot. That guy's attack is so brutal. You saw what I did. I slashed you. Boy, this guy is so tough. The Chosen. Not chosen well enough. You know, Fading, while we're on the topic, I was going to say about Waffle House something like that, but, yeah, right. You have chosen poorly. I was going to say about Waffle House with the short stack reference that you made right there. The original Grand Slam was actually torture, cultists, and a short stack. But it's been modernized a little bit to bacon, sausages, eggs, and pancakes. Wow, look at this shelf. This is the first aid shelf. That's a lot of bandages. It's good to see. You know, like at the cultist census meeting, it's true, right? I can't fact check where that meat comes from. Who's to say? All right, we're going to drop these boots, and this, and this, and this, and that one. We'll drop that. I'm carrying around too much cash. What a weird problem. Merge that with that. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and sort it up. No, we can drop that dagger. All right, now we got some stuff we can go pick up. Do I need the leeches? Not really, but maybe. All right, we're going back in. But let me rest up. I'm getting wet outside. All right. So at the cultist census, like when they're doing roll call, you know, and the head honcho is like, where are the two chosens? And somebody has to like report, like, well, they were actually killed by an adventurer who came in. That's got to really devalue the whole chosen thing. Like, didn't you choose them, oh wise master? Well, yeah, I mean, like, but how could they have failed? They didn't do the right thing. They didn't listen. This guy's wearing the old kind of iron mask. It's impressive. Boy, I wish I could learn that language. Although, if you know the language, you're probably in the cult, you know. So maybe you don't want to know that language. It's better I didn't know. Do you mean 2 pieces of flair if you're working at tchotchkes? Or in the cult? They probably have similar rules to tchotchkes here. Oh boy. My shots are running wild. You know what? Now that you mention it, Fading, that's a good point. Is Denny's the Grand Slam and Waffle House has got its own repertoire? I think it is. I think I crossed my breakfast streams there. I haven't been to a Denny's in a bit. Darn. My Grand Slam joke just blew up in my face. Filled with cultists and sausages. That's right. This is the crossed breakfast streams. Pick that lock. Oh, this guy's like, hey. So, while we're ragging on the Chosen, it's also time to rag on the Immolated. Now, I could just be exposing my own lack of knowledge of wordplay, but I thought immolation specifically implied fire. So, like, immolated would be like, I'm either on fire, or maybe it means like, I was on fire, and now I'm not on fire. But at one point, there was a bunch of fire. Crispy, good evening, my friend. Maxwell, good evening. I know what you mean. I'm waiting. I cannot wait for it to be 100% done, too. There's so much content that's promised. Like, if I open up the journal and go to Reputation, look how many other towns are listed here. There's a council, there's a gray army, there's 4 towns in each of these other sections, including the Rotten Willow Tavern, whatever that is. And right now, you can only get to these first 3 towns. At least I don't think you can get to Fourholt. I'm playing it as a roguelike, by the way, in the sense that it's permadeath, but, yeah, they got some hibachis in here for the immolation. I'm gonna switch. Actually, that was... I zigged when I should have zagged right there. Oh. That guy didn't make it. You gotta clean up your pews. This place is a disgrace. Like, I get it. Like, you know, maybe this one got pushed back a little bit because it was blocking the doorway. And maybe this one's disheveled. But, I mean, this one up here, this is just a mockery of organization. Yeah, the offensive language choices are running. They're cutting deep here. I've already read this book, so we can sell it. It's the folio. I did. He's like, you definitely zigged. You should have zagged. We've got a name for people like you. Oh, we hit him. God, that feels good. I'll reload. I'll switch. Ooh, that far away attack. I'm going to raise my shield, and I'm going to just seize that initiative. He did the triple attack, but again, I blocked all the damage times 4. Do you know how embarrassing that is for that guy? And this dude is another Chosen, by the way. He's Chosen. He does his big move, which is 4 attacks, and I just stood there with my shield raised and just blocked all 4. I took nothing. I know, Maxwell. You can do some really good stuff with the appropriately naughty language. You're right about the art being missing, though. The art is gone. The artistry has just been reduced so quickly to just profanity and tired old. Ooh, he got me that time. Well, not really. Oh, God, no, he didn't get me that time. Look at this. He did Flurry of Strikes. He attacked. I blocked it. Then I counterattacked and hit his left arm, and he lost 10 health. Then I blocked, and he missed. So, again, that attack not doing what that guy wants.